Good morning, everybody. Hi, welcome to Beautiful Blooms. I am so excited to be here with you right now, and I'm working on two exciting projects. The one I'm going to teach you how to do and share with you today is going to be a beautiful Mother's Day Deco mesh wreath. And this is not just any beautiful Deco mesh Mother's Day wreath. This is over the top, okay? This is a 30 by 30. I did use an 18-inch wreath form, and I've made it super life size. Okay, this morning I woke up and I looked at it and I thought, my goodness, this could be in the World Book of Guinness Records or something. It's so big and beautiful. But no, that's not going to happen, because I think actually the largest one was like several feet tall or bigger. But it did make me feel that way when I saw it. But it is so fun, and I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate for you. This right here is a wreath form that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you how to put your pipe cleaners on it so you can attach all of your deco mesh, okay? And all I did to do this, let me see if I have a cleaner. Okay, so this has crossbars on it, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 rings and crossbar. Okay, and I want to put 3 of these on each section. A section is a crossbar to a crossbar, so I want to do 3. I want to do 1 in the middle, one on one in the middle on the second ring, 1 on the left side in the third ring, and 1 on the right side in the third ring. Okay, so to do that, all you do is you just pull this straight up, just straight up like that. That's it. That's all it is. I pulled that straight up. Now I'm going to twist it 1 time, and I'm going to take it under the next bar. I'm going to take it right underneath the next bar, and I'm going to pull it straight up. Can you see that? Can you see how I did that? And then I'm just going to twist it 1 time like that. And then I'm going to get my hot glue gun, and I'm going to put a hot glue like right here, because I want that to stay there. Because when I start tugging and pulling and pushing and putting my deco mesh bundles in there, I don't want this to come apart at all, because this is the framework for my wreath, and when I put my bundles in here and twist it, it has to stay. And then the twist that I have on the upper deck here is going to be for my my ribbon. So you do want this to be nice and sturdy and firm and hold for you, and then you don't have to worry about that at all. Okay, when you're making a deco mesh wreath, you're gonna have, if you have a few materials that you're gonna need a wreath form, you're gonna need deco mesh. I'm using 4 rolls today, but you can use 2 rolls or 3 or whatever you want. I'm making a super large 30 by 30 extravagant Mother's Day deco mesh wreath. Okay, so you need deco mesh, you need a wreath, you need scissors, a measuring tape. And what you can do for your measuring tape, if you don't have that fancy utility cutting board and the cutting tool, you can just simply, you can just simply put a measuring tape. Do you see how I have a measuring tape here? It's taped to my desk, and then that makes it easy for you to work with. Okay, and you're going to need some zip ties, pipe cleaner, and some embellishments. For my Mother's Day wreath, I actually got this beautiful plaque here, and I got it online. And everywhere you see one of these pretty embellishments here, it had a hole in this board, and I didn't want that hole in the board at all. So I got these beautiful little embellishments here, and I just covered the hole, and I think that was a nice touch. And then on the back of my board, I put some, for the recipient of this wreath, I put some extra embellishments, because you know, if one falls off, that's right where the human eye is going to go to, not this whole beautiful board, but the 1 or 2 that fell off. So the recipient, always put a little bit of extra if you have something like that. And we're going to put this on our wreath in a few minutes. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to show you how I made my my ribbons. I cut out this poster board here, and it measures 9 by 4. Okay, so all I did for that, I have some ribbons here together. I'm going to show you how I put these together. and then we can get started on our Deco mesh wreath, okay? So I have all these. This is a Happy Mother's Day. This is a Happy Mother's Day ribbon. Isn't that so pretty? And this really makes the wreath so beautiful. So what you'll want to do, I'm going to demonstrate this for you right now. And you can use, I'm using a thin roll, but you can use thick roll, whatever you have, okay? So just whatever ribbon you have. So you just put it on here like this, and you just very simply just go around and around as much ribbon as you want. And then when you get to the top, see right here is the top, I'm just going to cut that off. I'm just going to cut that off right there. Okay? And then, maybe I did cut it off a little bit soon. Sorry about that. Let me just do this one more time. Alright, so you go around and round and round. And then when you get back to the top, you'll want to go in your cardboard here and just cut it off at the top right here. And then you'll just lift it out like that. And you'll have these nice long strips. See, like that? And then I'm going to show you how to make your dovetail. So you just fold it over. Just fold it over like that. And then you always want to cut from the cloth to the edge, okay? At a diagonal like this. And that's going to make a beautiful dovetail, and you'll do it on both ends. You can actually fold it in half to save time and do it at one time. Okay? So let's just do that. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to fold both of them in half. And I'm going to turn it over, and I'm just going to snip that off, and you have a dovetail on both ends. See? How pretty? Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how I put together my wreaths for I'm going to show you how I put together my bows for my wreath. I am wearing my craft shirt today, and it has a little bit of paint on it, so I am working in my studio today. Okay, so what you want to do is I have different ribbon here, and this one we're just going to make a dovetail right here like this. Remember how we do that? Okay, and we're going to do it on both ends. And I didn't cut all these exactly the same size, but I'm just going to put one of these on the table, and then I have this beautiful pink polka dot, and I'm going to put that right on top. And then I'm going to take one of these beautiful Mother's Day ribbons, and I'm going to put it right on top. And then I have one of these. I'm going to lay that on top. And I really like this yellow polka dot. This is a wired one. All of the ribbon I'm using here is not. This is just a cloth ribbon that I got on Amazon. And this is a wired one. This is a wired one. And this is just a satin one. But you can use whatever you want. I'm just going to put that right on top right there. Okay, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pinch this together. And then when I put it on my wreath, I'm just going to spread all these out. They're just going to go every direction. And if some are too long or too short, you can fix them. And we're going to do that in just a second. But for right now, I'm just going to hold these together. I'm just going to temporarily hold these together with a pipe cleaner. Okay? Because I have those ready. Okay, and those are going to go in our beautiful wreath. Okay? So now, what I wanted to do, I'm going to clean this area up a little bit. How is everybody doing? I'm feeling a little tired this morning because I was in my studio all day yesterday. I'm also making a beautiful flamingo wreath, and I did buy this, on a side note here, I did buy this LED flamingo light. I think it's going to be so fun. If you have your flamingo wreath on your door and you have guests coming, you can just light this up, and it's going to be so festive and fun. I'm working on that also today. Okay, so I have my, and when I show you the wreath that we're going to work on, that I'm teaching you how to make right now, we're going to put more ribbon on it a little bit later on. But for right now, we're done with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the pile and get ready for the really fun part. Okay. All right. So, everybody, if you like this video, would you please like, share, and subscribe? I would be ever so grateful. Thank you. All right, let me just check my notes because there's a few things I didn't want to forget to tell you all. Okay, so we went over our materials: Deco mesh, a wreath, 14, 16, or 18. I used an 18-inch for the wreath I'm making today. You need ribbons, you need scissors, a measuring tape, good attitude, zip ties, pipe cleaners, and embellishments if you choose, okay? And a good attitude at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Always a good attitude, and it's going to make it perfect, okay? And like I said, I am making a really large one. You may not want to make one this big because mine is a 30 by 30, and on my 18-inch wreath form, there's actually 9 sections, okay? And on the other one, there's less, okay? So there's 9 sections, and I use 4 rolls of Deco mesh because I wanted 4 colors in each bundle, and I have 3 bundles on each section. So in my super large Mother's Day Deco mesh wreath that I'm teaching you to make here today, there are 98 pieces of Deco mesh, okay? And it's really outstanding. All right, in my Deco mesh, I did use 2 rolls of sparkle and 2 rolls of plain, okay? Okay, and we learned how to cut our ribbon on our cardboard. This is just a little piece of poster board, and I just cut this 9 by 4, and then I just use that. But like I said, you could fold it in half if you did need your ribbon a bit shorter than that, okay? And at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and do my disclaimer right now. Okay, do not try this at home unless it's at your own risk, because this is just something that I do and I feel safe doing it, but I don't recommend it for absolutely not for children. But if they have, the parent can do it, or if you feel safe doing it, do it at your own risk. But at the end of the video, you're going to see, and I do want to make sure I do get this disclaimer out right now, okay? But at the end of the video, you're going to see me, Deco mesh has fraying. There's a lot of fraying that goes on with Deco mesh, and sometimes I don't take my time to roll the ends up as I'm making a bundle. So at the end, I just get this really big lighter, and I just lightly go fray the top real quick. I don't catch it on fire, nothing crazy like that, but I don't recommend you do this unless you can do this safely and at your own risk, okay? All right, so here we go. Now I'm getting ready to show you how that I made the bundles, and I'm very excited to show you what's coming. Are you guys ready? This is gonna be so fun. Okay, and if you will, just bear with me because it is a little bit of a handiwork, okay? Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? This is super, super exciting. And can you imagine, we're gonna put these beautiful bows all in there and our plaque. Here we go. You ready? Oh my goodness, look. Okay, let me see if I can get it a little bit closer for you guys to see. Okay, I'm still working on putting my bows in here, but this is how it's looking so far. You can see I have a full amount of bows here, and I'm gonna go all around with my full amount of bows. And I did use hot pink, light pink, blue, and yellow. My favorite color, yellow. Let me show you the back of the form. This is a very large piece. Okay, on the back of my form here, you can see how I made the form. Remember how we talked about making the form? Okay, so we have, right here we have 1, 2, 3. And I did hot glue these in, so they're very, very tight. They're holding all this Deco mesh, and they're gonna hold my ribbon as well. Okay, so now I'm almost done with this, but I do have 2 sections down here that I'm gonna show all of you how I made those, okay? Let's just put it over here for now. And to make a section, I used 4 pieces of Deco mesh, 11 inches by 15, 16, 17, 18. I wasn't very particular about the 15, 16, 17, 18. I just put it in my lap and cut it all up, and it looks perfect. Okay, so this is how I do it. Okay, so I take my pink Deco mesh like this, okay, and I just see, this is the shiny side up, and this is the flat side. See? So I lay it on the shiny side, and then I just simply, I'll just I'll roll in this end right here. I'm going to roll it just a little bit, 1 or 2 times, okay? And then I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to reach down here and I'm going to roll this end up 2 or 3 times like that. And that helps prevent some of that fraying. And then I'm just going to scrunch it together in my fingers like this. When I get it scrunched together in my fingers, I'm going to, my thumb and my finger, I'm going to hold that, okay? And then I'm going to do my pink piece. There are other ways you can do this. If you wanted to, you know, if you have a little hair clip or something, you could hold that one and do the next one, hold that, and then put them all together. But I found out this is much quicker, okay? And it worked better for me. Okay, so I'm putting my shiny side down, and I'm gonna roll this. I'm still using these fingers to work too, because we were blessed. We were blessed with 10 fingers, so we can use all of them. Okay, so, and thank you, Lord, for that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna roll this one, and if anybody is not able to make one of these, perhaps you can't use all of your fingers. Maybe you have a family member or friend that would be happy to assist you with it, because everybody should be able to get to make one or participate in making one, okay? All right, so we're gonna pull this one down and then just ruffle this up. So I don't want to be wrong in saying everybody can make one, because if you have arthritis or something like that, maybe you can't make one, but I'm suggesting that maybe you have a family member or friend that would help you to assemble one, okay? And you'll love it. Okay, so I'm ruffling this up, and I'm going to put this in my left hand under my thumb like that, and it's going to hold, I'm holding it. And now I'm going to get my blue piece. Okay, so I'm putting my shiny side down. You can see I didn't cut these very good, right? Okay, I got in a big hurry when I was cutting these, but it's okay, it doesn't matter, because it's going to look good in the end. All right, so I'm going to roll this down like so. And then you do want to roll each end 1 or 2, 3 times, okay? Because it does cut down on the fray. And then I'm just scrunching it together with my finger like that, okay? And then I'm going to put this crossways this way, and I'm going to hold that like that. Then I'm going to grab a yellow piece, my favorite color. Okay, so then I'm going to grab the yellow piece, and I'm going to, this feels like toast sag material, but this is the blue and the yellow. This one is not the blue, but the hot pink and the yellow have a lot of sparkle. I'm trying to figure out, my blue is not, I don't know why that's so sparkly, but okay, so roll these down and then pinch them together. That's all that you do. And then I'm going to put it opposite like this. I put 2 of them this way, and I'm putting 2 of them this way. And I'm just going to hold that. So I'm just holding that in my hand. And I make it look easy. It does take a little bit of practice. And don't worry about all these frayed pieces, because we're going to cut those off. And then I just get a zip tie. And when you're holding your zip tie, you'll have a flat end and you'll have the raised end. Make sure the raised end is facing you, so when you turn this upside down, it's going to be very easy to zip tie. Always just look at it first so you don't waste time having to zip and re-zip. Okay, so this square part is facing me, and I'm going to wrap this around here. I'm going to lay it flat on my table, and I'm going to zip this up as tight as I can. How's everybody doing? This is just so fun. I hope everybody would just go to your craft store and get some materials and make one for your mom, your stepmom, your grandmom, someone special in your life. Okay, so I just zip tied that as tight as I can, and now when I have it zip tied as tight as I can, I'm just going to push it together like that, hold it like a ring on the bottom so that I can see. I do try to get a little bit of this frayed stuff before I put it on and after, okay? And I've had this in a bundle, so I have quite a bit of this. Okay. I might go ahead and show you my singe method now. Alright. See? And you get it. You don't have to do all of it, because once you get it on your wreath, you're going to go back and do this anyway, okay? But, okay, there we go. And I always try to clean up my work area the best that I can, because it can get overwhelming with too much stuff in your way, okay? Let's see. once again, I don't recommend this for children, and do this at your own risk, but this is what I do when I want to singe the ends, because these do get a bit frayed. See how this one is like that right here. I'm not catching it on fire or anything, okay? See how these are loose? I just use a long lighter like this, and I just quickly do like that. See, and it's all gone. These big long pieces, I don't try to singe those. I just pull those over, start cutting with my CNC like that. I don't want that to come in frayed, so I just do like that. Okay, and I have some here. You see these top pieces here? I'm hoping you can see this. All right. I just kind of shuffle over the top a bit, like that. Okay, now they're all gone. Okay, all right. I just like to singe it up a little bit. Okay, now that I have it nice and singed, I'm going to put it into my wreath form, okay? And the way that I do that is, remember how we made our wreath form? And we have these pipe cleaners sticking out. I turn it facing me because it makes it a little bit easier, okay? I just turn it kind of facing me, and I grab a hold of one of these pipe cleaners, and I just, I put the top pipe cleaner over the middle of the whole bundle, and then the bottom I bring around, and then I zip that. I push it in toward my wreath form, and I zip it. I twist it 1-2 times really tight, and then I've got these two ties right here left so that I can put my bows in there, okay? And remember, there's going to be 3 on each section in between the crossbars, okay? See how I got that in there like that? And you don't have to worry about fluffing it right now. And then I'm going to put, on this section, I'm going to do 2 more. 1, 2, okay? And I'm going to show you how I do that once more. It's actually it is a lot of work. Yes, it is, but it's a lot of fun. And this one's going to be for sale for $175 because this is a 30 by 30. Okay, so this is my hot pink, and I just roll this down like this, and then scrunch it together. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just hold it in your hand, and then you get your light pink one. Your light pink one like this, and just scrunch it all down. This one I didn't cut very good. Maybe get another piece, okay. So just roll it 1 or 2 times on each end, roll it like that, and then scrunch it all together. Remember, the shiny side is facing down, and then I'm gonna put it in under my thumb, and I'm gonna hold it, and then I'm gonna get my blue piece. And I do teach floral classes in the Katy area. You can find me on Facebook at Floral Class with Kathy, and that's Kathy. And we are going to be having giveaways and drawings and things like that in honor of my new YouTube channel here, Beautiful Blooms, on May the 22nd. So if you like my video and you share it, you subscribe it, you comment in Floral Class with Kathy and support me in any way, you will receive a number, and it will be posted in the group, and we will have live drawings for those. Okay, so please everybody like and share, and I hope you win a prize. And if you go into the group, you'll be able to see what some of the prizes are. Floral Class with Kathy, Kathy. Okay, so now I've got them holding these very comfortably, and then I'm going to roll it 1 or 2 times on each end. Okay, don't even worry about all that frayed. We can get rid of that. And then just scrunch it all together. And then I put this on the opposite side, and I hold it with my thumb and my finger like that. And then I have these fingers left to work with, okay? And so I'm going to get my yellow piece. I just love this. It's so fun and so beautiful, so worth it. The final product is so worth it. So, okay, so everybody gets this. I'm just curling it a few times, and I'm just bunching that together. All right, and I'm going to put it on this side right here. I have quite a bit of frayed because I've had these in a basket. Sometimes you will find it necessary to go ahead and clip off any gigantic pieces or anything, okay? And then I'm going to zip tie it. And you know, I found out when you're watching a video, sometimes you might not remember everything that was said. So you might want to take notes when you're watching your video, because it will help you to be able to go back and say, oh, that's what she said. Yes, okay. So the flat side is facing the camera, and the square side that's raised is facing me. And that just makes it easy to zip tie, because if you put it in the opposite way and you hear, if you can't hear it zipping, you got to do it again. So let's just do it right the first time, okay? And it makes it life a lot easier, and we all need life to be a lot easier, right? Okay, so we're gonna put that in there and put it. You can press it down as hard as you want on your table, it's fine. And then we're going to zip it up. And you all, when you're using zip ties, do it as tight as you can, okay? Because it really does help. When you're making your bows or anything and you're zipping, zip it as tight as you can. And then go ahead and cut the excess off. Okay? Now, we're going to get rid of some of this. You always want to have a clean environment, because you may become overwhelmed if your work space is not clean, okay? Alright, so I'm going to fold this in half like this, and then I'm just putting my hand around it on the bottom, just holding it just like that, okay? Like that. And that's so pretty like that. And then I'm going to cut off any large pieces. And remember, at the end, you're going to go back and shape it up anyway, so you don't have to spend a lot of time on this, but I do recommend, if there's, large pieces, just take care of those now. Anything frayed, large. I'm cooking a pot roast today, and it smells so good. Okay, so I'm crafting in my studio and making a pot roast. I'm having a great day, and it is just beautiful outside. The sun is shining. It's about 72 degrees, 74 degrees, something like that. It's really nice. Okay, so now we already have our pipe cleaner in our form, and we're ready to put it in there. Okay, and so when I put my pipe cleaner in, I just go up this way, and I pull it together, and I twist it, okay? That's all that I'm doing. It's kind of hard to see because I have so much already done. Okay, so see right here, I just did this one with you guys, and I have one here, and I have one here. So now I'm going to use this one right here. I hope that you can see this, okay? I really hope you can see it, okay? And I'm just going to place that right in there. That's it. You can hold it down with your elbow or whatever. So once you get a hold of your pipe cleaners, just take your finger and press it against your wreath form, so it's nice and snug, and then just go twist your pipe cleaner all the way to the bottom, and twist one, say 2 times, and that is nice and snug, and it's in there, okay? And we only have one more, and we're going to be done with this, and then we're going to put our ribbon in, and we're also going to put our Happy Mother's Day plaque that I ordered online. So we have one more. So exciting. Oh, I'm sorry, I do have this section. Okay, so I think we'll just go ahead and start our ribbon, and I'll do this one and this section a little bit later, just to save us some time, okay? So that shorten the video for you guys, okay? I do have one more to put here, and I have 3 more to make a pipe cleaner form for, which I did all my pipe cleaners in the beginning. I had only saved this to show you, but I decided to show you on the 14-inch wire rig form, okay? But I do have one more to put here, and I have 3 more to put here, and then all of my Deco mesh bundles will be on there. There are 98 total pieces of Deco mesh in this 30 by 30 super large wreath, okay? Alright, so now I want to put in some beautiful ribbons, okay? So I showed you how we just put it over, just wrap them over and over your board, cut the top, and then just cut them and hold them in the middle. You'll have nice long pieces. And because this is a large piece, a wreath, I did make these very, very long. These are like 12 to 14 inches. And some of them I made a little bit longer, and then some I made a little bit shorter. But I have all of these, and they're facing me. And now all I'm going to do is give a little twist to them. I'm holding my hand like this, and I'm going to find one of my pipe cleaners, okay? For example, I see one right here. Do you see it right here? Let me see if you can see it. Okay. I have one right here. Okay. See how I've tied the wreath with it? There it is right there. Right here. And I'm simply gonna lay that in the middle, and I'm gonna press it down toward the wreath form. And I'm going to, once I have it pressed down, I'm holding it with my thumb while I'm pressing it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and twist it 2 times. Okay? Once I get that twisted 2 times, I'm gonna fold my pipe cleaner down. Okay, and then I'm going to spread out my beautiful, beautiful ribbon here. And I'm going to make sure they all have my dovetails. And there's that beautiful Happy Mother's Day ribbon right there. That's so pretty. And I didn't use all wired ribbon. This, for example, is a satin ribbon here. And then this is a wired ribbon. I love the wired ribbon because you can bend it out and shape it how you want to, but this is just a cloth ribbon. But you can see this is a beautiful pink polka dot and it's so pretty, so I had to use that one. And then of course, in honor of Mother's Day, our beautiful Happy Mother's Day pretty ribbon. And then I just kind of design it a little bit like this, and I'm just going to go all around my wreath, and I'm going to be putting in. And I do have these beautiful, beautiful, let's see if you can see it, this beautiful yellow. This is like a satin, award type ribbon. It's really soft. And I do have this all throughout because it is going to look really pretty when I put in our beautiful embellishment, because it's yellow here in the middle. Okay, now I am going to finish those other few pieces that we talked about, and I'm going to be putting more ribbon all throughout my wreath, okay? But you do get the idea. And I'm going to be securing this better also, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you an idea what it's going to look like when I do have this in here. And this is a very large one, so I am going to have to secure this. But I am going to secure it off the camera. I just want to give you an idea of what this is going to look like, okay? I don't want that coming up. I'm gonna just, you could cut that off if you want to, but I'm just taping it down for now, okay? So I'm just simply going to crunch this in wherever I can kind of get it. And then I'm going to secure it a bit later. But I want you all to be able to see what it's going to look like, the final product, okay? All right. There we go. There we go. It's going to be something like this. Okay, now let me see if I can get that up for you. Okay, it's going to be like this. I hope you can see all of it, but isn't that beautiful? And look at the back of this. Sorry about that. Look at the back of this, how jumbo this is. I'm really trying hard to get this all on the camera. Do you see how jumbo that is? That when we do put our beautiful, plaque, I'm going to secure that with wire, my plaque right here. And I'm going to be able to do that. All right, there we go. And it's going to be even. Yes, it's going to be even. And let me see if you can see it very good. It's very hard to show you on the camera, but this is a beautiful large wreath. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And then what I'm going to do is, once I get all those bundles in and I get my embellishment, which is my plaque that I ordered online, I'm just going to get my scissors and I'm going to go across the top, and anything that's loose or straggly, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. Okay. Anything loose or straggly, and I'm going to get my long lighter, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I need to go ahead and fray anything else. And I pay close attention as I do each one of these. Okay, and it don't take much, just a little bit is all that it takes, okay? Okay, like that. And that's going to put the finishing touches. We'll put the finishing touches on my beautiful large wreath. Thank all of you for watching and joining me today here at Beautiful Blooms. And I can't wait to see you next time. And I'm going to post my flamingo wreath in the group, okay? Floral Class with Kathy, K-A-T-H-Y, so all of you can see it. And you can, if you like, share, and subscribe, you can be entered into the drawings that's going to happen live on my Facebook group, Floral Class with Kathy, on May the 22nd. Okay, so let's just do one more shot of this, and I am going to go ahead and secure this, and I'm going to finish the bottom, And then I'm going to go back through and I'm going to add more ribbon all around this beautiful large Deco mesh Mother's Day Deco mesh wreath. There it is. Have a great day. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. I knew we had to have a crash, right? Bye-bye. Thank you.